So the purpose of this stream is I got a book I want to read, so you don't want to hear it. You know, it's probably a bad time to join the live feed, but I'm just letting it be known. I feel like part of what I do is like I use the music to get like motherfuckers to subscribe, I guess. You know what I'm saying? My ultimate mission is activism, like in the end, you know what I'm saying? Gotta start making a change around here, man. Gotta bring the motherfucking revolution, you understand? We need the motherfucking revolution. Tired of this wage slave bullshit. Anyway. Get that motherfucker, bro. I wish it would like focus better, but my camera's fucked up. I mean, it's not the best. It's a goddamn fucking Samsung A13 or some shit. Some fucking Walmart brand fucking cell phone. Don't hate. Don't hate. You know. Don't give me shit, motherfucker. I'm a broke bitch. I can't afford nice things. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford nice things. What's going on with you, boo? Fuck, man. That grinder be on my fucking nerves, man. Bam! Go with this one. Matey. I see you commented there, did you? I'm stupid, man. Don't pay me no motherfucking attention. Hold on, dog. What'd you say? I may be on the run from 12. Fuck them in the government. Ha ha! You damn right. Fuck 12, son. Fuck 12 up the ass. If I was monetized, this video would have already gotten demonetized. You know what I mean? But I'm not monetized, so I don't have to worry about that type shit. You know what I mean? Don't be laughing at me. This is the smallest fucking grinder. Like that motherfucker like the size of a quarter or some shit. That's all good. It get the job done. Fuck it. You like break it up with your hand. Hell nah, dog. Nah, I normally do actually. It's just this shit so goddamn thick, bro. You can't do it with your hand. I mean, you could, but why go through it when you got a fucking grinder? You dig? Grind that shit up. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of salty. My motherfucking Megadeth video ain't doing better than it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I posted a Megadeth video earlier today and shit. My motherfucker ain't doing as well as I hoped. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I only do songs that I like. Like, so if I post a video, just know I like that song. You know what I'm saying? I'm not posting videos of songs I don't like. You know, because I don't have no like drive to actually do the song because I don't like it or whatever. But anyway, so if I did the video, I like the song. You know what I'm saying? There was a reason for me saying all this. I forgot what it was though. You know. It's not gonna come back to me either. Like I cannot think of what the fuck I was gonna say. Fuck the Illuminati too. Man, don't get up on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like the Illuminati ain't real. But you know what is real? Campaign finance laws. That shit is real. And that shit is the reason why we don't have shit. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as these motherfucking corporations and CEOs and big oil and big business and big government and all that shit, as long as all these corporations can keep lobbying lawmakers to get laws and legislation that benefits them, then we don't have to worry about no Illuminati. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all ain't got no power. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no more power than Washington lobbyists do. You know what I'm saying? Washington lobbyists got all the motherfucking power. They the reason why we can't have shit. They're too busy lobbying for the fucking companies and the billionaires. But ain't nobody lobbying for us. Nobody. You know. Ain't nobody in there. Oh, I mean, Bernie Sanders is. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. You know what I mean? And maybe like Corey Bush and Jamal Bowman. You know what I'm saying? I won't go any further than that because AOC tripping, the rest of the squad tripping. Like they tripping, man. Like y'all ain't using y'all's power as a voting block in order to get your way or to force legislation that you want passed. But instead, y'all like, I mean, we'll vote for it, but we won't. It's like, man, wow, how effective is that? We need y'all to vote as a block, bruh. That's why I'm like, man, fuck them hoes. For real. Like, we need fuck them hoes. We need some real motherfuckers in there. I'm not saying they ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they ain't really there on our behalf. You know what I'm saying? I believe for the most part that they are. The problem is they're fucking weak. They're fucking weak. They too busy trying to like rub elbows and buddy with the fucking establishment. Because they've been there longer and have more, you know, power and shit. The Nancy Pelosi's of the party is what I'm talking about. Like, you too busy trying to cozy up to the Nancy Pelosi's and the Chuck Schumers. You done lost sight of the working person. You know what I'm saying? Or at least you done, your relationship with them, the rapport you have built with the establishment has made it uncomfortable for you to fight against the establishment. I honestly believe that's what it is. I'm not saying AOC and Ayanna Presley and Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib and you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're not working on our behalf, but it's like, but you're not getting anything done. You're ineffective. You're not doing anything. You're not fighting and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like I said, like, I mean, you could either be in there working on our behalf or working on the behalf of the corporations. So if you're not going in there fighting for us, then you just by default are working on behalf of corporations because you keep conceding to the will and demands of the establishment class. You keep bending to them. Like, they want you to do this or don't do that. You're like, all right, okay, mama bear, scared and shit. You know what I mean? As opposed to, hell nah. How the fuck, you know, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Can't stand them bitches. I mean, I ain't that man. I ain't vote for him. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I supported him, you know? But yeah, until they get campaign finance, until they regulate or like redo the campaign finance laws, we can forget it. Like, because big money always gonna beat us out. Always. Because we only have one mechanism to fight back against that establishment. We only got one mechanism to fight back against the money powers. And that's organization. That's unionization. Straight up. Like, it's more of us. Like, I don't know how many times I got to say this, but it's more of us. It is more of us workers than it is of the owner class, than it is of the capitalist class. It's, of course it is. You know what I mean? Only like one or two or a handful of people own Amazon, but how many people across the globe work for Amazon? So, of course, there's way more of us than there are of them. And they know that. And that's why they try so hard to fight unions. Union is their kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? They do not want you to mention union. You start talking about union, you might get fired. You know what I'm saying? They hate unions because they understand that is our only mechanism to fight back or to offer any kind of pushback is to unionize our workplaces. We just have to come together. A country divided has no chance. You know what I'm saying? What they say, divided we beg, united we bargain. But you ain't got no bargaining power if you're divided. Like, ain't enough of y'all. Like, get the fuck out of here, you little fucker. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta be a bigger group, a bigger voting block. You know what I'm saying? To get our way. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck if you an Obama supporter, a Trump supporter, a Biden lover. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they want us to be on. They want us to be hooked up on that bullshit. They want us to be all like MAGA this and trans that and Democrats are this and all that. They want us focused on all that so that the rich and the powerful aren't being bothered. You know what I mean? Like, they're not being inconvenienced by us, the working class. They don't have to worry about us protesting them. They don't have to worry about us fighting back. You know what I mean? Because we're too busy fighting each other over piddly ass stupid bullshit. So that being said, you ain't gotta worry about no motherfucking Illuminati. Fuck out of here. Like they ain't got no power. The motherfuckers who got elected, who are in Washington, have the power. And if you want to call them Illuminati, go ahead. But they are the ones with the power. They're the ones fucking shit up. Only because the lobbyists representing these corporations are in their ear 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So that's who they listening to. They ain't listening to us. They don't give a fuck about us, like at all. Straight up. I'm white, black. They don't give a fuck about you. You ain't rich. You ain't in the capitalist class. They don't give a fuck about you. Straight up. You can go fuck off as far as this government and this country is concerned. Like, they don't give a fuck about you, dog. Not at all. I don't give a fuck who it is. Democrats, Republicans, none of them care. They both work for the corporate class. Period. Like, the Democrat and Republican shit is just to keep us all fighting amongst ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To make you think these are two different teams and y'all are competing against which team is the most corrupt. Like, no, motherfucker. No. The only corrupt team is the capitalist class. Again, there's only two. There's only two classes, motherfucker. You are a capitalist or you're not. And you are not. If you watching this stream, you're not a capitalist. Like, straight up. You know what I'm saying? You are a working class motherfucker. So I'm just saying, we have to band together. Because the rich band together. Oh, for sure. They make sure their way is imposed. You know what I'm saying? They make sure to get their shit. They make sure legislation favors their businesses. And not us. And not the American people. They don't give a fuck if you Republican. They don't give a fuck if you Democrat. They don't give a fuck. George Carlin said this shit. Like, he been saying this shit. I know he's just a comedian, but he's a well-read, aware comedian. You know what I'm saying? Who understands that this country's powers that be in Washington do not give a single shred of a shit about the average person in America. Just period. If you are not a major corporation owner, so I don't give a fuck if you got a small business down the street. That shit don't fucking count. You're petty bourgeoisie. I'm talking about motherfuckers that own multi-mega fucking corporations, multi-conglomerates. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers that own Amazons and Walmarts and Targets and you know what I mean? And BP gas stations and shit like that. Them motherfuckers is the one that got all the power. Them is the motherfucking capitalists, you know. And so they're making sure legislation affects them positively. They don't give a fuck how it affects us. I'm just saying. I can say this until I'm blue in the face. But the fact is, we all know that's the case. It's just we are all so fucking distracted by right-wing and even left-wing talking points that need to keep us at each other's throats. So that we're not at the throats of those motherfuckers. And I'll be watching these videos of these right-wing fucking Trump-loving motherfuckers, these goddamn chuds, fucking Trump hogs and shit. These motherfuckers, their complaints are valid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been a Trump supporter. In fact, I actually think most Trump supporters are fucking delusional, cannot be reached. You cannot have a conversation with not an intelligent one. Not at all. No, sir. Because they do not capitulate to facts and evidence. Only their feelings. That's it. So there's no sense in it. However, whatever their complaints are, for the most part, are valid complaints. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're bullshit complaints. Like, oh, there's two guys want to dress as women and want to go in the women's restroom and all that stupid shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. How many people do you think are really in those situations? Like, get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. And even if that were the case, you don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so politically engaged. You're so community active. Like, get the fuck out of here. You don't even care. Even if that was the case, but it's not. So I'm just saying. They want us. But anyway, my point is, like, even though I disagree with what they think the cause of the problem is, or what they think the solution to the problem is, I agree with the problem. Like, yes, yeah, they don't give a fuck about us. You motherfucking right. They like they only worry about the rich and they don't give a shit about the working man. You right, but that's both parties. Stop thinking it's just the Democrats. Like it's both motherfucking parties. Understand? It's just the Republicans, much to your chagrin, are actually worst about it. You know what I'm saying? They're worse. They are unabashedly the party of the rich, where the left is the party of the rich, who is willing to at least pay lip service to giving crumbs to the rest of us. Where the right doesn't even do that at all. They're like, look, I don't know what to tell you. keep fighting about transgender and LGBTQ shit, because we ain't got nothing for you. We're going to continue to complain about shit that does not matter in any capacity, like the sex, the alleged sex or gender of a fucking M&M candy. Like, that's what y'all worried about? For real? Motherfucking candies? Here's a hint. Those of us on the left don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, in fact, we think it's stupid as fuck. Like, I was watching Ben Shapiro, and I can't fucking stand Ben Shapiro. He's wrong 90% of the time. But when he's right, he's right. And it's like, and he was right about this whole fucking thing being stupid. Like, why do y'all think we on the left give a fuck about what packaging they put on an M&M candy? Like, we don't give a fuck, bro. Not at all. We didn't look at that as a win. We didn't look at that as progress. Like, it's just marketing, motherfucker. Marketing, pandering to the left is all it was. And you motherfuckers was buying that shit like it was, like we took it seriously. Like, yes, this is what's up, man. Way to represent the women by putting fucking, female, what do you call it? Female representative type shit on them. Like, you put heels on the legs of the M&M candy. You put lashes on them. So I guess it's a woman. You know what I mean? But it's a package. The candy's the fucking same. And even if they were little men and women candies, who cares? Like, nobody fucking cares. Nobody. It's just the corporations that think, oh, this is a good marketing thing. This will get motherfuckers to buy our shit. And it either works or it don't. But we don't give a fuck about that shit. You really think putting women candy on a candy package is in any way furthering or advancing the causes of women in any capacity? No. Like, get the fuck out of here. Just pandering to women. Like, get the fuck out of here. And most women see that shit. Like, they get it. They're like, yeah, they're just pandering to us. It's just marketing. They don't give a fuck about women's rights. Like, you know what I mean? But the right be thinking this shit is what's up. The right be thinking this is like gospel. Like, we just like, yeah, man, M&M candies. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, it's so fucking ridiculous. But did you see? But that's what the right wing is concerned about. They are so concerned about shit that does not at all impact your life at all, or the life of anyone you know, even. So that's what they're focused on, because they don't have anything to offer you. They're not talking about lowering the debt, even though they pay lip service to it. How are you gonna talk about lowering the debt when you keep voting to give billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of dollars to the military-industrial complex? Oh, but for some reason, and then not to mention the 2017 tax cuts that are way more expensive than the Green New Deal even proposal was. Way more expensive. But y'all are somehow the party of fiscal responsibility. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No, the fuck you're not. If you was fiscally responsible, you'd have said no to the 2017 tax cuts. But you didn't, because you knew you get richer and it'd fuck over regular Americans. Again, it's not just particular to the Republicans. Again, both parties work for the same people, and it's not us. I don't know how many times I got to say that. So I'm in sort of this weird state where, like, I can't continue to learn the truth about this country and then continue on about my day business as usual. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't learn the truth and then sit back and continuing about my day as though I hadn't just learned what I just learned. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people that once I hear some shit, I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just continue to read and read and read book after book after book about the realities of the capitalist system, the realities of American foreign policy, the realities of actually home policies, like policies that affect us right here. Like, I'm finding out more about these. And it's like, the more you read, the more you learn, the more you discover that this country is full of shit. Like, we are so full of shit. We just are. Like, we're so fucking full of shit. And it's that full of shitness that has created groups like the Proud Boys, like the 3%ers, like the Oath Keepers, like the Adam Waffen. Like, I'm just saying, like, it is this neoliberalism that really got implemented hard as fuck in the 80s, thanks to Reagan, of course. You know what I mean? And then ramped up even further by the following two presidents, with Clinton really adding a ramping up to the fucking neoliberal agenda. And that shit has been eating us alive. Like, it is just eating us alive. It's killed all kind of jobs. It's sent all kind of jobs overseas. You know what I mean? It's like, that's why our raises haven't increased. Like, all kinds of shit. Because all that matters is getting more money to the shareholders quarter after quarter after quarter. You know what I mean? Like, so they don't give a fuck about the environment. They don't give a fuck about your wages, your health care. You know, they don't care about none of that. Your employment. None of it matters. Infrastructure, what? Who cares? You know what I mean? They don't care about any of that shit. It's all about short-term profits for the shareholders. Period. And that's neoliberalism for you. And if you don't know what neoliberalism is, I would suggest you look it up, because it's not liberals. Like, I understand the same words in there, but it's not the same word. It doesn't have the same meaning even. Hold on, let me read what you said. Fuck, huh? I'm gonna just make you a moderator. It's now. Thanks, Matt. Matt, you are now the moderator. I think that what happens in America is that the people is distracted with a lot of BS and aren't worried about real problems. I mean, that's basically what I just said, Joker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's exactly it. They want us to be distracted. They want us to worry about Big Brother, or, you know what I mean? Who's gonna be the next Bachelor? Who's going to be the next Masked Singer? Who's going to win American Idol? Like, who's going to the Super Bowl? Like, they want us to be focused on all this ancillary bullshit so that we are so pacified the entire time, so that we don't feel emboldened to go and actually challenge the authority. I swear to God, dude. But you're right. But you basically just, you know what I'm saying, reiterated the point I had earlier made. And the PR marketing is $1 trillion per year industry, teaching people to not just become atomized, self-maximizing individuals. That's exactly true. That's exactly true. Like, you must have been reading some shit. I think that that's why the ruling class wants to make sure people are as uneducated as possible, or even miseducated. You goddamn right. Says, wait, hold on. What'd you say? Hold on. Let me see what you said. Trifling stuff. You goddamn right, Matt. It says atheists got to stick together. You goddamn right. But you know what? We all got to stick together. Christians, atheists, Satanists, Buddhists, Islam, Jews, Hindu. We all need to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all in the same class. Stop being confused and, you know what I'm saying, and misled by these labels of black, white, you know what I mean? Democrat, Republican, you know, MAGA, fucking, like, stop being confused by those labels. Those labels, again, are just to distract us, to make us think that, you know what I'm saying? Like, to make us think that we got something going on when we don't. This shit is not real. The only thing that's real is the capitalist class versus the rest of us. That is it. Democrats and Republicans are two sides of the same motherfucking coin, because they work for the same people. You know what I mean? So once you understand that, and then you'll understand Trump was no different. Obama was no different. Biden is no different. Like, they all work for the same people. You know what I mean? Joe Biden may talk that he is the first fucking labor president since fucking FDR. Get the fuck out of here. No, the fuck you're not. You can kiss my ass. Joe Biden is not the labor president. He is a piece of shit, is what he is. But anyway, he's not the labor president, period. Like, because why did you then side with the railroad instead of the railroad workers when they were striking? Exactly. Because you're not a labor guy. You're not a union man. You're a fucking piece of shit neoliberal. That's what you are. Obama, his drone strikes alone killed, just his drone strikes will be enough to send him to prison for life. You know what I'm saying? Killed, I don't know how many innocent people, women, children, men, non-combatants with drone strikes. That motherfucker should be locked up. And so should Hillary. And so should Bill Clinton. And, oh, God. And if Reagan wasn't dead, he should have got the chair. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Biden ain't no fucking better. He need to be hanged. You know what I'm saying? Obama need to be taken out back and shot. I'm just saying, all you motherfuckers are horrible, evil, disgusting, trifling, warmongering, war criminals. That's what you are, you know. So, and I can say that because my family wasn't bombed by one of the drones sent by the Obama administration You know what I'm saying? I didn't send that drone to kill that family innocently. You know what I mean? It's like, so I can call that motherfucker that. You know what I mean? It's not hypocritical. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. All I'm saying is, all them motherfuckers is war criminals. Straight up. Straight up. Hold on, what we talking about? Oh shit, what I missed? Hold up. Syria is an absolute mess right now. 90% of people are food insecure, thanks to Obama. And Libya went from being the richest country in North Africa to now having expensive markets. I think that's what you said. Yeah, for sure. I really don't understand why our brothers of Canada have a cheaper healthcare than us. And I think that it's our fault. There's so new offended generations that demand. Look, most other, actually all other industrialized nations, you know, like ourselves, like Germany, Britain, France, Canada, you know what I mean? Like all these, Australia, you know what I'm saying? Like all these countries have some form of free healthcare and a livable wage. All of them. But we the richest one, but we don't have that shit. Why is that? Because we're the richest country for a few people. You know what I'm saying? The rest of us, we struggling like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Make it so bad. Medicare for all actually would be cheaper than what we have now. It's actually cheaper than what we have now. But they want to keep saying, like the Republican and even the left, the Democrat talking point is that it's too expensive. Like, first of all, what we have is too expensive. Okay, let's just be real about that. What we have is too expensive. But you know who has the best health care? Besides the rich, of course. Veterans. You know what I'm saying? If you registered with the VA, when you got out of the service, your health care is free. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to pay shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why can't that be extended to all Americans? So it's not like we can't do it. And they are the military, the Veterans Administration. Where's my lighter at? Because we getting deep. Hold on. We getting deep, goddammit. Here, get out, motherfucker. Get out. See, the Veteran Administration is able to negotiate drug prices with the government, which is why they pay way less than, say, like Medicare. You know what I'm saying? So it can be done. They just acting like it can't because they understand that that'll cut into the profits of these shareholders. And so they're like, well, I don't know what to tell you Americans. Fuck y'all. Because I got to get an extra dollar. So, you know. Medicare for all is cheaper. You know how I know? Not because somebody on TV said it. I read the book. Medicare for All, A Citizen's Guide. It's not that thick. It's thick enough, though. Read this motherfucker. I know all about Medicare for All. And that's how I know it's cheaper than what we currently have. And it's actually less paperwork. So you could actually probably get seen quicker. It wouldn't be all this, in-network, out-of-network, you know, is it enrollment season and all that bullshit? Like, all that's bureaucratic nonsense, you know what I'm saying, that no one should have to go through. They're only doing it because it makes them richer, you know what I'm saying, by, like, denying services to motherfuckers. Medicare for all is cheaper than what we currently have. And everything I be telling y'all, I ain't fuck what somebody on some video said, you know what I'm saying? I'll read, son. I suggest you read. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what the subject is. If I want to know about it, I'm gonna read about it. You understand? And not just one book, because that's just one person's opinion or one person's summation of the facts. I'd like to get a second opinion, you know. So I'll get 2, 3, 4 books on the same subject, you know what I'm saying? And read all them shits. So you can't tell me, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I know that what I'm telling you is the truth. It's the facts. Period. That's why I'm like, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm a motherfucking socialist. You understand? Because I want the system to work for the majority of people, where capitalism only works for the minority of people. And that's bullshit. And that minority of people are the rich, the capitalist class. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit, son. Socialism will work for us all. And I don't mean I am a social democrat. Like, nah, son, that shit can't work either. That's basically trying to make that's basically trying to tame capitalism. But that can't be done. Like, eventually capitalism is going to win out, so you have to do away with it completely. You can't work with capitalism. You know what I'm saying? Like, capitalism is like that terrorist that you just can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't bargain with you. I can't negotiate with you. Like, that's what capitalism is. Because it only has, capitalism has like a narrow-minded view of the world, and all it sees is short-term profits, short-term profits, short-term profits, short-term profits, short-term profits, short-term profits, short-term profits. It doesn't give a fuck about anything else. Nothing else. Not your health, not your parents' health, not your kids' health, not nothing. They don't care if you got a job. They don't care if you can eat. They don't care about your quality of life. They don't care about your future, your 401k. None of that matters. None of it. 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 All that matters is short-term profits, short-term profits, short-term profits. That is the nature of capitalism. That's why I'm like, man, fuck capitalism. What the fuck? Socialism is all about what is the best, what is the most efficient system to deliver to the most amount of people, services, or, what I'm saying, that will materially benefit them. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them health care, give them a living wage, give them a place to live. You know what I'm saying? Get the basics out the way and then let them go from there. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about paying everybody the same. That's stupid. Like, again, can't tell me about socialism. I've read the books, and I'm still reading. You know what I mean? So, like, if you ain't read nothing, shut the fuck up. You can't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? I know. You just guess. You assume because, I don't know, somebody on TV said it, or somebody on fucking 4chan or whatever the fuck you watch or follow. Somebody there told you one way or the other, and you believe them because you too fucking lazy to get up and read any motherfucking thing. So you don't know if they bullshitting or not, But because they're on your team, you just take what they say as gospel. And that ain't just the right. That is not just the right. I don't know how many times Nancy Pelosi done lied to our face. Nancy Pelosi. That's why I couldn't stand that slithering cunt. She's a lying fucking snobby nose in the air bitch. I can't stand that bitch. I can't stand Chuck Schumer either. You know what I'm saying? But I can't stand any of them. I can't stand Mitch McConnell, Josh Hawley, fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz, Louis Gohmert. I don't like any of these people. They're all full of shit. All of them. All of them. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, you know what I mean? We have to get, I'm gonna just end this by saying we have got to stop being so partisan amongst one another. Okay? Like, straight up. Straight up. We just have to stop being so partisan against one another. Because that's all we are all we have. We are our only allies. You know what I'm saying? All I have is you, and all you have is me. You know what I'm saying? The capitalist class will never, ever work in your behalf. Never. It's just not in their nature. And it's not even because these people suck. I mean, they do, but that's not the reason. It's because capitalism demands that they suck. It demands that they be greedy and hoard their wealth and screw over working Americans. That is the nature of capitalism. It demands it. Capitalism demands you behave that way. Because it's all about short-term profits. How can you continue to have short-term profits quarter after quarter without exploiting someone somewhere? You know what I'm saying? It's just not possible. We have a finite planet with finite resources, natural resources, that is. There's only so much growing one can do. Like, eventually you're going to run out of land. You're going to run out of water. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to start draining the fucking oceans and shit just to find some more real estate? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, and that's not even a joke. That could actually be the where we're headed. I mean, you already see what they're doing with the Amazon. They're just bulldozing that shit the fuck down just so corporations can get another dollar. Like, we need the fucking Amazon, but they're fucking tearing it down. So who's to say they won't? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say? That's all I'm saying. It could be 10 years from now. It could be 5 years from now. It could be 20 years from now. Either way, you'll still be alive. You know what I'm saying? Most likely. So you'll be able to experience the effect of that. We need to come together, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. We need to motherfucking come together. And I don't mean like, because I'm ready to fight, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. I'm ready to fight. I'm like the motherfuckers on January 6th. They was so pissed off, and they got organized. Not that organized, but like the Proud Boys got organized. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the Oath Keepers got organized, but the rest of the people who just got caught up in the melee, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who had planned the whole time to come to January 6th and wow the fuck out. That's where I'm at. Like, I'm so fed up. I'm ready to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't continue to learn and learn. And everything you learn, you just get more and more upset. Like, you just get more and more angry at this country for how diabolical it is. Like, it's so evil, this country. Like, I don't care what they tell you on TV. Read what they're not telling you, you know. And that shit is like, God damn, son. Like, why are we so fucking brutal here? Why are we so savage? What the fuck? You know, it's capitalism. That's why. Capitalism demands we be savage. It demands we be brutal and evil. Anyway, so like I'm saying, I'm fed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm fed up to the point I'm ready to go storm the Capitol, but I'm not going to. That's not gonna do anything. But we could all, like, you know what I'm saying? We could all, like, organize a date to go down there and protest. You know what I'm saying? We can organize a date that all of us get down there and just be like, man, fuck that shit. We can start with one thing. You know what I'm saying? We can just be like, lie, man, we want $15 minimum wage straight up. You know what I'm saying? Or $20, or pick a number. You know what I'm saying? And then we just all coalesce around that. You know what I'm saying? We all end up in Washington. And we all, you know, particularly on a day when, like, they're supposed to be doing something. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we could do. Like, we just, and we don't have to be violent. I ain't talking about bringing guns and fucking handcuffs and shit. I'm just talking about, bruh, we need to show up in force. You know, we got to protest, man. We got to protest. We got to fight. We might have to riot. But what do you care? You don't own that business. You know what I'm saying? We don't own shit. The capitalists own everything. We don't own nothing. I don't own this house. I don't own my car. All I own is these clothes I'm wearing. And this mud, you know. I don't own shit, son. Everything's a loan. Everything credit. House on credit. The car on credit. You know what I mean? Even my healthcare on credit. Motherfucker, I ain't pay you up front. You know. Assuming I went to the regular hospital. Because, again, VA don't pay shit. So why is it the VA can do it, but it can't do it for everybody? Come on now. Because they don't want to do it for everybody. They could. They keep telling you they don't have the money to do it. They have the money to do it. If they ain't got the money to do it, just, you know what, do me a favor. You should just Google how much money would it take to completely eradicate homelessness. Like, give me a dollar amount. You know what I'm saying? Google that shit. Like, seriously, Google that. You ain't got to do it right this second. Or you can do it right this second, whatever. Just Google it. Google how much money estimated would it take to completely eradicate the homelessness situation in America. Once you come up with that number, weigh that against how much they spend on the military every fucking year. And you tell me which one's more expensive. And if we could have done that, then why can't we do the other? You know, because we don't want to. We don't care. To be like Joe Biden, I'm going to whisper it to you. Because we don't want to. They don't care about you. It's weird when Joe Biden do that, man. Like, why does he do that? Like, does he think that's cute or something? Like that's cool or some shit? Like, he'll start off talking at a regular pace and then just start whispering on your ass out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's creepy ass Joe. Old Joe Brandon out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Hell no. Motherfuckers be thinking because I be talking shit about Joe Biden that I'm a fucking Republican or that I'm like a Trump supporter. Nah, B. I'm just not a fucking cut like you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just because you voted for that motherfucker, he can do no wrong. Like, you'll suck his cock. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Fuck out of here. I don't worship no man. I ain't allegiance. My allegiance ain't with no bleeding, breathing human being. Like, you get the fuck out of here, son. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. My allegiance is to the country or to America or to the ideas espoused by America. Not to no individual fucker who lies his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. And the fact that these MAGA heads be so, oh, Daddy Trump. Yeah, pathetic. But y'all supposed to be alphas. You alphas, but you all like sucking the teat of the fucking demigod. Man, get the fuck out of here. They all so fucking pathetic. But y'all no different from the motherfucking Obama heads that was all like, oh my God, Obama, greatest president. Man, get the fuck out of here. You dumb motherfucker. Like, no, he is not. He wasn't even the best president in the last 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. He might have been the best president in the last 4 presidents. I might give him that, you know. But that ain't saying much, goddammit, you know. Because some of his shit, I mean, the Deporter-in-Chief, he had the nickname Deporter-in-Chief. What about hope and change for the immigrants? What about hope and change for the asylum seekers? Oh, fuck them, right? Oh, okay. Cool. What about hope and change for the motherfuckers you bombed illegally with your drone strikes? What about their hope? Oh, fuck their hope, I guess. You know. Fuck them, I guess. You know what I mean? Seriously, man, that wasn't my motherfucking... I didn't give him that moniker. He was given that moniker probably by the right wing, but at least they was right about that. He was a deporter-in-chief. That motherfucker deported more people. You know what I'm saying? I think he even deported more people than Trump. Just saying, man, these motherfuckers ain't shit. The government not only have a lot of money to spend on the army, they have all the money that the DEA receives of cartels and criminal. Man, what? Hold on, let me finish your comment, because I want to make sure I'm giving you a fair. That the DEA receives of cartels and criminal organizations that only show that they don't really care about the something. I mean, I don't know exactly what they do with the money that they seize from cartels. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a Vice report on it or some shit, but yeah, I don't know what they do with that money. I mean, it's technically supposed to go in evidence, but I mean, we know cops ain't shit, you know, so they just corrupt too, motherfuckers. So yeah, so that's probably true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't put it past the government, straight up. I mean, if we talk about money and corruption, oh, don't put it past the government. Don't put it past them. Not only are they probably doing it, they probably came up with the idea. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was probably their idea in the first place. You know what I'm saying? This government is corrupt. But most governments are corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Noam Chomsky was saying. He was like, most governments are corrupt. Just some more than others, you know. And ours seems to be among the top 2 worst, most corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Cartels usually get support from their right-wing governments in Central and South America, and those governments get support from the United States. Matt, I don't know if you be reading books or if you just fucking or a Hasanabi head or something, but that's a very astute observation. You know, I mean, that comment is well stated. You know what I'm saying? Because that is 100%. Oh, okay, so Chomsky. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you read great philosophers as well. I mean, not saying that he's a philosopher. You know what I'm saying? I understand he's a, you know, MIT professor, you know, emeritus, linguist or whatever the fuck, you know. Laugh me in my pose. I don't know what that means. Hello from Russia. Mother's Russia. What's up, Russia, man? Love to Russia. You know. All right. Not to Putin, though. Because there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing against the Russian people. You know what I'm saying? But their government can kiss my ass. You know. Which is how I feel about America. Like, I ain't got nothing against most Americans. You know what I'm saying? It's the government that's fucking us over. That's why I'm like, when I say fuck America, I'm talking about the government. You know, I'm not talking about the individual people in this country. Like, I don't know everyone in this country. Why would I say fuck them all? That's stupid. I can only say fuck you to the motherfuckers with the power to affect my life, you know. And those motherfuckers not only affect our lives, but apparently affecting the lives of other motherfuckers in other countries. Motherfuckers ain't doing nothing to us, you know. That's why I'm like, man, fuck this country. I'll say it for you. I'll say it for you, El Salvador. Fuck this country. I'll say it for you, Laos. Fuck this country. I'll say it for you, Cuba. Fuck this country. I'll say it for you, Russia. Fuck this country. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it for you, Indonesia. Fuck this country. I'll say it for you, Nicaragua. Fuck this country. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, for every country that we done fucked over because of hegemonic ambitions, fuck this country. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Because all we've been doing is colonizing and killing, savaging and stealing. Like, that's all we do. Colonize and kill, ravage and steal, goddammit. That is the United States of America for your motherfucking ass. The white fucking supremacist divided states, United Corporations of America, goddammit. That's what we are, the United Corporations of America. Because the states are divided in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got red states, blue states, purple states. Some states you can smoke weed, other states you can't. Some states you can get an abortion, other states you can't. Some states got a minimum wage, other states don't. Like, what the fuck? We ain't no the United States, goddammit. We united in the fact that we all fucked up. We all fucked over by capitalism and neoliberal agendas. That's what unites us, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? We're all part of the most powerful and most sadistic, terroristic state in the world. How could you not say fuck us? Like, if you don't like terrorism, then you should hate us. You know what I'm saying? If you are against terrorism, you should be against the United States like a motherfucker. Like, nobody do terrorism like us. Nobody does terrorism like we do. Straight up. We terrorize our own people. The fuck? We terrorize our own people. Look at the LGBTQ community. The right wing just won't leave them alone. They're constantly a punching bag to motherfuckers like, you know, Ricky Gervais, goddamn, Dave Chappelle. Constantly punching down, man. And I know what gay people go through. Not that I'm gay. I read the book. The Gay Revolution, the story of the struggle by this person. It was a thick ass motherfucking book. It's like 600. How many pages is it? Yeah, dog. Hold on, this is 636 pages, dog. Just about what it was like being gay and the different organizations that fought for gay rights in America. They've been going through it, dog. They done had it bad. You can't tell me shit. I'm just saying, if you ain't reading, you can't tell me nothing, dog. I don't want to hear it. Your talking point is moot. But you ain't read nothing. You know. Back during the Civil Rights Movement, there was a lot of interconnections between these groups. Who connected them? They were all socialists. Well, not all, but a lot. Yeah, I mean, you talking about, you had the fucking Mattachine Society. You had the women's liberation movement. I mean, there was other movements as well, you know, and they weren't always working together, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they had different agendas, but, you know, they were able to get some gains, you know what I'm saying, throughout the year, obviously, you know what I'm saying? They were able to get some gains throughout the years, so, but I'm just saying, they're another community that's marginalized and getting it bad here, you know what I'm saying? Black people been had it bad, still got it bad. I don't think anyone has it worse than black people. Like, straight up. Straight up. You know, Chris Rock said that's quite profound, but because it's so accurate and true. James Baldwin actually had said this during his debate. I want to say it was in 1965, but with his debate against William F. Buckley, in which he said that white people have this, I want to say, they have in mind, well, even if it's subconscious, but I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say these exact words, but I'm paraphrasing. But in some of the words I'm going to say at the end are his exact words. But basically we're saying that, anyway, I'll just get to what Chris Rock said. That was easier to remember. But he said, you wouldn't want to be, he said, because, you know, Chris Rock is a black comedian, you know, so he's talking to the fucking, you know, majority white crowd at one of his shows. And he was like, you wouldn't trade places with me. And I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? He was like, so even a poor white person would not want to trade places with a rich black man. Is what he was trying to say. Like, and that's true. And that's what James Baldwin was saying. He was like, shit, not saying that individual people wouldn't trade positions. Of course there are. But I'm just saying, like, as a monolith, you know, that you all have this heavenly revelation that at least you're not black. And he said, and I would argue that of all the things, all the terrible things that could happen to a person, that is the worst. Being born black in this country. You know what I'm saying? And he's right. It's like, well, nobody has it worse than us. Nobody. Because we've had it historically bad, and we still have it bad. Like, the shit that they put in place historically, the added, and I don't mean just like laws and legislation. I'm not talking about that too. But I'm talking about the mindset. Like, that hasn't gone anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's even permeated the minds of blacks even, where we look at each other with contempt. We look at each other, we judging each other like, you know what I'm saying? Like we the white man and shit, got us hating ourselves, you know? It's like, and that ain't went nowhere. That ain't went nowhere, you know? I mean, it ain't as bad as it used to be, I don't think, you know? But, yeah, they got us hating ourselves, you know? God forbid we had nappy hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just gotta have that shit straight. Look at me talking shit. And I done press my shit out. I'm talking shit. But I'm just saying, like, God forbid we let this shit just get nappy. You know what I mean? And do something with that. Like, nah, dog. Everybody want to look like Nicki Minaj. Everybody want to have that straight Barbie hair or whatever. And it's like, motherfucker, that ain't our shit. That's not our hair don't roll that way. I mean, it might if you, like, mixed and shit. But that's the only reason why it does. It ain't because of the black in you, motherfucker. You know? It's like nobody, like, there's not enough people proud to just have natural fucking hair. Like, just wear your shit the way it is. Who fucking cares? Like, stop trying to, like, acquiesce to the fucking white man standard of beauty. You know? Like, get the fuck out of here. I mean, look how much white folks and black folks, I'm gonna keep it real, are paying to get black features. Or stereotypically black features. Big lips, big behinds, you know, and all this carrying on. Like, hey, look, y'all paying money out the ass to get black parts, like y'all fucking some kind of weird Mr. Potato Head or whatever. Like, but yeah, we're not satisfied. We want to look like Kim Kardashian. It's like we want all, you know. It's like, man, calm down. She ain't even the baddest bitch. Straight up, like she one of them. You know, don't get me wrong, but she ain't the baddest. Like, nah, son. Shit, I see motherfuckers on TikTok better than her. You know what I'm saying? And older, goddammit. Some silver foxes is all I'm saying. That look better than Kim motherfucking Kardashian. That's all I'm saying. Because they look like Kim Kardashian at the age of like 56 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so good luck with that shit, Kim. You know. Not saying she can't pull it off, but I don't fucking know. You know. Yes, absolutely. And agreed, indigenous. Hold on, dog. Let me, you know, I can't be, it's hard reading these shits. Oh, yeah, for sure. He said that's that Kanye stuff. He's silly. Yeah, man. So, this is the book I'm working on now. I just finished this book. The Little Book of Satanism. This motherfucker is quite in depth. Like maybe one day I'll read it, you know, on a live stream because man, it got everything you want to know. Like it got an explanation of all the symbols. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, dog. You know what I mean? Or like going in depth about what these mean. You know, they talk about the witch hunts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just really, they got the goddamn, that's what I'm a member of right there. The Satanic Temple, you know what I'm saying? So they even have that in here and shit. So they go in great detail about the different satanic organizations that exist now, most of which don't even believe in the devil. You know what I'm saying? We don't even believe he exists, dog. Hail Satan is basically Hail Satan, the idea, you know, not the actual devil. Because I don't believe he exists. But don't believe in a God either. Can't believe in one and not believe in the other. Like, that's just ridiculous. So I don't believe in God or the devil, heaven or hell, angels or demons. I don't believe none of that bullshit. You can believe what you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like, so when I say Hail Satan, we just talking about the Satan meaning one who is the bringer of light. you know what I'm saying, or Morning Star, if you will, who challenges arbitrary authority, you know, who questions authority, who's like, nah, son, I'm all about enlightenment and knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And that's all he did, allegedly, with Eve. You know what I'm saying? He was just showing her the truth. He like, even again, man, what the fuck? He's like, who the fuck is this man to tell you can't, what is this, capitalism? He owned the tree and shit. You can't have, you here, motherfucker? I'm just saying. We don't feel like the devil did anything wrong in that story. So and that's what I model myself after. I'm challenging arbitrary authority. You know what I'm saying? Just meaning that, like, you're only in charge because who put you in charge? You ain't really my boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You ain't my mama, motherfucker. You just some dude that signs my paychecks, figuratively speaking. Fuck out of here. I don't know. I kind of lost my point on that one, but yeah, it is what it is. My kids had a good laugh today watching your shorts. Keep up the good work. Thanks, J-Law. Shit. Tell your kids to subscribe. Which ones y'all like the most? I mean, I took a survey to ask, what genre of music I should focus more on, but I gave you like 4 or 5 suggestions. So if it wasn't one of them 5, But yeah, and overwhelmingly y'all said thrash metal, so that's what I'll be doing more of, which I'm so glad. Yeah, that Private Idaho. I had fun making that one. I mean, it's hard to not have fun making a video about a B-52s. Like, they're fucking hilarious. I'm a metalhead, so I dug all of it. That's what's up, J-Law. That should be getting on my nerves. Motherfuckers be acting like I'm not a metalhead. I'm like, how you gonna tell me? Like, what, because I'm black, that automatically disqualifies me from being a metalhead? Fuck out of here, bruh. Like, come on now. My kid already subscribed. He likes the Megadeth. That's what's up. You check out my Megadeth playlist. All y'all check out my playlist, man. Like, motherfuckers always asking me, I don't mean motherfuckers negatively, but I'm just saying people in general, be asking me, do this song by this person, or can you do this song by that person? And it's like, half the time I already done did the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, yo, go check out my Metallica playlist, my Slipknot playlist, my Megadeth playlist, my Lamb of God playlist. Pick an artist. Check my playlist, And if you don't see their name, that's because I only did 3 videos or less. You know what I'm saying? By that artist. If I do at least 4 videos by them, by a band, then they'll get their own playlist. And a lot of artists got their own playlist. Otherwise, I put them in 5 other folders. Like, and that's including rappers. Like, 3 6 Mafia and Project Pat got their own folders because I've done so many Project Pats and so many 3 6 Mafia as opposed to any other rap songs. Same thing as King Von. Like, King Von got his own folder because I've done a lot of King Von apparently. But otherwise, again, so if the artist doesn't have at least 4 songs that I've done, if I didn't do at least 4 songs, by them, then they won't have their own, and they'll end up in one of the playlists that says like rap and hip hop or soft shit. You know what I mean? And soft shit is really anything that's not metal. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? So, and badass, which is like, again, it's not heavy metal. It's not like screamo. Like, it's not like deathcore. You know what I mean? It's more like maybe like 80s glam metal. You know what I'm saying? Which like, I don't know. It's just my badass category is for the less extreme. And then my kick-ass category is the one that's got like all the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's got like all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's so many bands I only did like 1, 2, or 3 songs by them. You know what I'm saying? So that folder, the kick-ass folder, is probably the biggest one. Next to like my liked videos folder, but yeah, and then but yeah, so I got like a Megadeth, Iron Maiden, Metallica, Slayer, Goat Whore. Like, I got all these playlists, man. I gotta check them out. So I'm just saying, like, and if you look, I got over 1,000 videos. Like, chances are I probably did it. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't, well, you can recommend it. I may get to it. I may not. I mean, it's hit or miss. Again, but you can still ask. You can still make a request. But just know that like my favorite type of shit is metal. I like bleh. Like anytime we can get a bleh in a song, I'm with it. Fucking So like some Motionless, some Architects, you know what I'm saying? Some Alpha Wolf, you know what I mean? Some Spite, you know what I mean? Some motherfucking Pale Face, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the type of shit I'm talking. The new shit, new shit. I'm always gonna have a soft, you know what I'm saying, a place in my heart for all the classics. You know what I'm saying? The Megadeths, the Metallicas, the Goat Whores, the Obituaries, the Morbid Angels. I'm all the Cannibal Corpses and the Cradle of Filth. You know what I'm saying? The OGs. I'm always have a soft place for them. But it's like I just like that shit is like, ooh, I need that in my music now. Like, ooh, I need a hard ass breakdown. You know what I'm saying? I need that. That shit gets me going. You dig? But anyway, let me read y'all's comments before I get out of here. I vote for Murder Dolls, please. Joy from Slipknot is in it. Dark Place Alone. Summertime Suicide. Also, my cousin is in a Killer's Confession with the former lead from Mushroomhead. Cap. Kid Taz, how you gonna tell me, dog? Don't come here talking shit. Trippy Red. I have done Trippy Red. I've done Trippy Red. I think I only did no. I did 2 songs by Trippy Red. I did Rich Motherfucker. Look how I say it. Rich Motherfucker with the R and shit. I did that and Death by Trippy Red. But those are only 2 Trippy Red songs I did. I mean, look, Deep Space. I feel like half these artists is trash. But who cares, man? Like, that shit hits. Like, motherfuckers like it, so, I'm gonna do it. Anyway, that concludes today's broadcast television. I'm about to go make me some coffee, probably get into this book. Well, continue where I left off. I'm only on page 30, and we about to cover this motherfucker here. I know you heard about him. Hold on. Yeah, Milton motherfucking Friedman. That motherfucker. He part of the reason why we got this problem. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends to subscribe and tell them if they don't, they suck fucking monkey nuts. And tell them I said so. I'm just playing now. Tell them to subscribe to your boy. Hail Satan out this motherfucker. All right now.